Hey everyone, welcome to today's 3-hour long cleaning marathon. I wanted to jam pack a video for you guys so you could pop it on, get done whatever you need to get done today and not have to worry about bouncing back and forth to videos. I did, however, want to put a disclaimer out though. A lot of these were while my ex and I were still together, so not to confuse anybody, we did not get back together. These are just older videos, but I really wanted to share a 3-hour long cleaning marathon because I noticed that you guys really liked it last time. So I really hope you enjoy all of this cleaning motivation, and please subscribe if you're new. Hey everyone, welcome to today's massive clean, declutter, and organize. I'm getting rid of so much stuff in this video, and I'm going to share with you a messy house transformation at the very end of this. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I do jam-packed cleaning videos every single week to give you extreme cleaning motivation. As you can see, we are doing my closet today, and as well, we will be cleaning up my bedroom because it is a complete disaster. I always like to start with a blank slate, so I try to clean up my room before I really just destroy it again. Really, that's exactly what's going to happen. But I need a clean space to start in. Let me know in the comments down below if you're like that as well. I know some people wait because they know it's just going to get messy afterwards anyways, so they wait till the end, but I always just, it bothers me if I don't start in a clean space first. I want to give a shout out to 2 of my friends, one of which is Carrie over on Cleaning with Carrie. She does a ton of decluttering and organizing inspirational videos, which she uses getting rid of so much stuff. I'm pretty sure she's the first one to use that tagline, and I love her stuff. And then my friend Ashley over on Fit Busy Bee, she just finished a decluttering series, and I will link them both in the description box down below, but they have a ton of motivation. They gave me honestly so much inspiration to start doing a decluttering series over here on my channel as well. I needed to start a load of laundry before we get anything going, and I really just needed to get this load done because I was running out of clothes. And so I went ahead, figured I would start this, and the tank was actually low. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I get frequent questions asking me why I didn't put detergent in my washer when I do laundry, and that's because I have like a 50-ounce tank, so I can put a ton in there. And this is actually the detergent I use. I use the Tide Free and Gentle because I have sensitive skin. Before we get started in the closet, just like my bedroom, I'm going to organize everything neatly. That way I can start with, like I've said before, a blank slate. So everything's organized, put it in its place. Things don't get missed or don't get hopped over because I didn't realize they were there. I really just wanted to go top to bottom in this closet and make that as easy as possible for myself, and getting organized first always helps make that the easiest.
I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance.
Time to get everything out of the closet. I'm going to lay everything out so I can see it, go through it quickly, and just start a huge pile on the floor of things that really just need to go.
Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance.
When it comes to decluttering and getting rid of things, for me, I am a little bit more minimalistic, and I'm also just not somebody who holds on to a lot of sentimental value on things. especially things like clothes and stuff like that. I do have a few pieces of clothing item that, don't get me wrong, are very important to me, but I keep them to a minimum and they have to hold like significant value. But for the most part, I don't have a problem getting rid of clothes. There were a lot of things in here that I hadn't worn in a really long time, and that's just kind of my motto. If I haven't worn it in a while, it goes. Even if I think, ooh, maybe one day I'll need this or want this, no, it's just gonna go because it hasn't served a purpose for a long time as it is, and it's probably not going to serve a purpose again. And lately I've really been wanting to go shopping and go thrifting and get a few new items, but I convinced myself not to do that until I went through my closet and got rid of all the things that I don't wear, which I'm so happy I did, because you will see at the end of this video, there was way more than I even thought there would be.
Always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time, don't know why. Always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that. Leather jacket though is too cold. Saw your face in the crowd and I think we're all dies. Her just perfect, yeah, she's beautiful. Never thought you'd be here, it took me by surprise when I met you in the doorway. And a friend of a friend, never thought I would see you this soon, but hope she really loves you, 'cause I swear you deserve everything. Wish that I knew that sooner. We got sober, it was over, but I told you I'd do it all over again. At your place over spring break.
Next up, we are going to work on pants, and I actually recently did a quick go through of my pants, so there isn't a ton of pants for me to get rid of, but there were a few things that I did hold on to that at the time I was like, I probably don't need to hold on to these, but I did. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't even fit into half of these pants right now, but if you've been around for a while or you follow my vlogging channel, you know that I have been on a weight loss journey and I have lost 15 pounds in the last year. I know it doesn't sound like a lot in a year, but my husband was deployed. I was on my own with 3 kids. It wasn't easy to try and have a healthy diet constantly and work out and all of the things, but I'm still super proud of myself for losing that 15 pounds. But I still have about 10 more to go to get down to my normal pant size. But with that being said, I'm still very proud of myself and holding on to my pants because one day I will get there. You may have noticed, but in my room, I do not have a dresser. We have a very big closet and we just don't need a dresser. There's really no point in it for us because our closet is so big and Chris and I do not have a lot of clothes. Like I said, we are a little bit more minimalistic when it comes to like clothing items and everything, so neither one of us have a ton of clothes. So when we moved into this house, we just figured we would forego even having a dresser because it just wasn't needed. And honestly, we didn't like the dresser that matched our nightstands, but we loved the nightstand. So we just went with it and figured, you know what, it'll be fine. So we put all of our clothes in the closet. So this is all like my activewear and my tank tops and my jean shorts, my sweatshirts, my pajamas. So I just really needed to go through those and get rid of a few things that I knew I did not want any longer and really just reorganize. As you can tell, that made a huge mess. So before we move on to another mess, we are going to clean this area up. My shoes were another area that I really needed to go through. And don't get me wrong, I love pretty much all of these shoes, let's be honest. I love them all, but I don't barely ever wear a lot of these shoes, and I'm just tired of them sitting here and collecting dust. I'd rather them go to a home where they will be worn and loved, but here is just not the place. I am a stay-at-home mom. I don't do a ton of things that require wearing heels or cute shoes or anything like that. I usually wear sneakers all day long, so I'm just going to keep it simple and get rid of what I don't wear.
Okay, my side of the closet is pretty much done. I have one more thing to do. It looks so empty in here now, but it feels really refreshing to get the stuff out that, I'm not going to use anymore. So I have this thing right here, and it's a little bit too small. We're kind of like just busting at the seams with these ones. So I went ahead and I bought these bigger ones that I got from Target. I think they were like $20 maybe, to switch out the smaller ones for mine and Chris's.
I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe, 'cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power.
Before we move on to Chris's side of the closet, which is a big mess, I am going to switch the laundry so we can fold this whenever we're done with the closet. As you can tell, this is Chris's side of the closet and it is very messy. He is just a clutter bug, I swear. He's just the type of person where the closet is a place that he comes to pretty frequently, like when he gets off work and when it just becomes a drop zone for him. So a lot of things end up in this location that just really don't belong here. And I'm just the type of person where everything has a home and it's got a specific place. So every now and then I will come in here and just kind of go through all of his stuff and reorganize it, put things where I feel like they belong. And I say where I feel like, because of course he probably feels like they belong here to some certain extent. And that's why for the most part, I don't mess with his stuff or his side of the closet, because I want to give him, you know, living with somebody isn't always easy. Marriage in general isn't always easy, but you have to have a balance and a respect for each other. And that's what I try and do most days. I just let him do it how he wants on his side of the closet. And then about once a year, I will come in here and do this job right here.
Again and again and again, again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. 'Cause we're like alpha.
I really would love to come up with a better organization method for having clothes on these racks, like whether it be dividers or something to that extent. I do have a few like little cloth boxes, but I really don't want to put all of my clothes in those just because then I have to take them down. I have to go through them. I can't see what's in them. I like to be able to see my clothes, but at the same time, this is not functional because things move around, then they get messed up very easily. So if you have a method for this type of system setup, by all means, please drop me a comment down below.
We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. 'Cause we're like alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Alpha and omega. I know we can save it. 'Cause we're like alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. 'Cause we're like alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down.
I was really starting to hate helping Chris put his clothes away because his socks literally were just busting at the seams in this other container thing. He's got such big socks because they're the big, like, if you're a military person, family member, whatever, you know, they have those big thick socks, and he has so many of them and they take up so much space. And as time was going on, you know, he was just filling that space, and I could barely close the drawers every time he would, like, you know, when you have all of your clothes clean and it's just too much, I couldn't get it closed anymore. So it was driving me nuts. So that was the main reason why I was like, okay, we have to go and get new containers because this is not working. And these ones are the perfect size.
What is wrong and what is right? We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Two different minds.
Before we move on from the closet and start cleaning the complete disaster in the bedroom, we're going to give this closet a quick vacuum. I'm just curious to know, how often do you vacuum your closet if it's carpeted? Or how often do you sweep it if it's like wood floors or tile or whatever? I feel like I don't do this enough in my closet. I don't know why, but I really probably should do it much more. But I'm curious, how often do you do it?
Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive.
here is an overview of all of the stuff I am getting rid of. I am genuinely so proud of myself for getting rid of so much stuff, because when I started this or even thought about it in my head, I really was like, I don't think there's that much to get rid of. I don't think there's that much that I can part with. And I felt like most things in my closet I wore, and there were pieces I came across that I had forgotten about. And I'm so happy with myself getting rid of so much stuff. And don't you worry, my plan is to go to Plato's Closet, which is a local thrift store, and I'm going to sell a lot of these clothes because they are in good shape and name brand, a lot of them mostly. But whatever they don't take, I will be donating to Salvation Army.
Bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Like lemonade, we both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No, listen the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds.
Time to get this room all cleaned up and back in functioning order. I'm going to leave the 2 baskets with the shoes and the clothes in my room until I'm ready to take them straight to Plato's Closet, and then whatever they don't take, like I said, will go straight to the Salvation Army. These were a few items that I wanted to retire to, like kind of nighttime shirts or relaxing shirts, but I wanted to fold them neatly and put them in the closet. A few of these shirts are actually shirts that don't fit me anymore, that I have sentimental value to, and I'm not ready to get rid of them yet. So they will go in kind of like a little cubby for now.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now.
Now it's time to take care of that load of laundry that we started so long ago.
Keep on driving and driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head, don't feel my spark between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
it feels so good having the laundry done, having everything organized in the closet, everything back and put away in its proper location and place. It's just always such a good feeling whenever you get things decluttered and organized and get rid of things that you know you just are taking up space and you're not going to use anymore. Hey everyone, welcome to today's 3-day clean with me. This is an extreme clean with me 2021 and my house is a complete disaster as you can tell, so I'll be sharing a messy house transformation with you. I have literally just not had the time to keep up with my house lately. I don't know what it is, but life is just so chaotic and so crazy right now that I really just haven't had the time to keep up and juggle everything. So we are going to take the time to all 3 days really just clean and get this house back in order, because if you know me and you've been around here for a while, you know that a clean house, organization, and having things in their home is just what I need to, keep sanity. For day one, we are really going to work on this kitchen area because as you can tell, it is just really bad. It's just been days of piling stuff on. I am currently in my third to last class for my bachelor degree, and I won't lie, with the kids and having a full-time working husband who's in the military and constantly working and juggling YouTube, juggling it all, things tend to get put on the back burner. And I had a really big paper due a day before this, and I had just been working on it for a couple days, and so I just let everything go in the house. Honestly, I was just like, it can wait, this paper is due, this is more important. So every free chance I got, I just went ahead and worked on the paper.
I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying highs. To your own life, living in the past, we're over that, I'm feeling it tonight.
If you are new here, by the way, I am Becca and I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I do cleaning content over here and I really just love sharing real life messes with you guys. I'm a mom, this is mom life. I have 3 kids, 2 of which are really young. So it's hard to keep up with, and my house gets messy. I'm actually a really clean person, but as you can see, life gets in the way of that sometimes, and my house gets messy. And my school is more important, my children is more important, my marriage is more important. So a lot of the times, even though I thrive in having organization and a clean house, my relationships are more important, so I will put that on the back burner, and I share all of that with you guys over here. So if you love messy house cleanings, you will love my channel, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications.
I sat down by the ocean. It's that tears that I feel up with emotions. Could I taste them for real? Longing for you, oh, but I can't get back. What can I do when your train is gone? I don't wanna go back, don't wanna go back. If you are not with me, hey, do you read me? Go back to where
I wanted to talk to you guys about my upload schedule as well. I was uploading every Wednesday and Sunday, and I know I've never come out and said that that was the exact days because things changed, so I didn't want to corner myself into that. But for the most part, since I've started this channel, I've uploaded 2 to 3 videos a week. Unfortunately, because school is just really difficult right now, and in between trying to take care of the kids and do schoolwork and keep up with this channel, keep up with my fitness, because losing weight is very important to me right now. I just cannot juggle it all, and 2 videos a week is just unattainable for me. But I will be putting out a video every single Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern time zone, and it will be a jam-packed video just like this one. This one is 30 minutes long, and I promise I will always have a jam-packed video. Some weeks it might be 40 minutes, some weeks it might be 30 minutes, but they will be long videos packed with a lot of great stuff, whether it's deep cleaning, organizing. I'm just gonna do everything in 1 week in one video. So it's gonna actually have so much more content than what you guys are used to getting in one video. So I hope that that encourages you guys to keep coming back and keeps you guys happy. I really liked doing it this way this week. It was so much easier because I spent 3 days filming, and I was able to focus on other things those 3 days instead of just spending a whole day filming and feeling like I'm neglecting something because I'm taking that time just to film it in one day. And I ended up having more footage than I usually do doing it this way, and it wasn't daunting. It didn't feel like I was taking away from anything. So I really enjoyed doing it this way, and I hope you guys enjoy this new style as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. My feelings will not be hurt if you want to be brutally honest.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces.
Okay, I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like I've been talking a lot at the beginning of this video, and we're only 7 minutes in. So I'm going to stop being a chatty Cathy now, and I'm going to let you guys just get all the cleaning motivation you need, and I'll pop in just every now and then.
All the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
I recently got these Rae Dunn dog bowls at TJ Maxx, and I Love Rae Dunn, but every time I was filling them up with water, it would kind of drip on the side, and I didn't want that sitting on the wood floor. So I found these little round things on Amazon. They were super inexpensive, and they were a great solution to the problem, and they're so easy to clean off because they're like the silicone. And I also wanted to let you guys know for cleaning products what I'm using. I am using on the stove right now a magic eraser sheet. That's a tongue twister. But I'm using that on the stove. I love it. It's literally just a thin sheet of a magic eraser, and it gets everything off. It's amazing. I love it. The only con that I've noticed is I'm starting to rub off like where it says like medium and high and stuff on my stovetop. So I'm no longer scrubbing that hard with that thing because I've rubbed medium off on the middle one. So it's okay. We know where the medium is, right? And on the countertops, I am using my Method Daily Granite Cleaner.
Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter.
Now we are moving on to day 2, and for day 2 I really wanted to focus on cleaning the bathrooms and getting some of the laundry done, because y'all, I am so backed up on laundry and it's not typical of me at all. Like I said, starting this class with school just really threw me in a loop, and trying to juggle everything else really threw me in a loop. So I got behind in a lot of things that I would usually never let get out of control. But this was the week where I just had to let it go and focus on more important things. So y'all, the laundry situation in my house is just chaotic, and you'll see that throughout this video.
Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes, with his humble act and everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego.
I had to share this clip with you guys because he's just the cutest little thing trying to help mommy clean.
Undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes, with his humble act and everlasting ego. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now?
Okay, this is the first mound of laundry that we are going to tackle together. This was actually 2 loads of laundry because the week before I literally had a pile of laundry that I had not even dealt with. It was like sitting on a nightstand because I don't like to put clean laundry on the floor, although I do sometimes, you'll see in this video. And I really was just struggling, and then next thing I knew, I had to do another load of laundry before I had even gotten the chance to fold that one. So this is basically 2 loads of laundry that we're folding together right now.
I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me?
right, friends, we are moving on to day 3. I really wanted to tackle most of the upstairs this day. I don't hit every room up here, but I do get a lot of it finished. I did the bathrooms the day before, but I didn't get around to doing the floors, so I wanted to focus a lot on vacuuming the upstairs bedrooms, you know, taking care of the boys' room because their room was kind of trashed, and then getting the bathroom floors all cleaned, and might as well just vacuum the bedrooms too while I'm at it.
Why are you changing your mind? Nah, 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 we ain't got the time. I was looking like a fool when I met ya.
As I've mentioned before in other videos, I have been struggling to find the Method Daily Wood Cleaner. That's usually my go-to wood cleaner. I really like it, and I could not find it when I was at Target last week, so I went ahead and just bought what they had, which is this Everspring wood cleaner, and it's my first time trying this brand, and so far I'm actually really liking it a lot more than I thought I would. And I think for the size of it, it's actually a better value for how much you get. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I was trying something new, and I think it's pretty good so far. I wash my sheets every single week, and this was the time to get them done. I was finally catching up on laundry, so I was ready to actually take this task on, even though really sheets is probably the easiest load for me to do because they go right in and they come right out. So I don't have to worry about folding anything. But we're going to tackle the sheets today. Moving on to getting these bathroom floors done and my master bathroom. I have gotten a few questions pretty frequently lately about my vacuum, and honestly, I just have the V6 Dyson vacuum. It's the cordless, and I want to say this is like one of the first versions of the Dyson cordless, so it's really, really old. I got it for a steal as an open box item at a Dallas TJ Maxx. I think I paid $100 for it, which is literally, this vacuum is still like $200, $300 today. So the fact that I got it for so cheap is amazing. It is not quite big enough for my house. The battery life is not as long as I need it to be, but I've learned to just work in increments and plug it back in between each room and in between cleaning. And also this right here is the Bissell steam mop. I got it off Amazon like a year and a half ago, actually almost 2 years ago, and it's got a grout scrubber. You take the head off and then it becomes a grout scrubber, and I got it for I think $80, maybe $70 on Amazon, and it's seriously worth every single penny. I don't use it on my hardwoods, but I use it on all the tile surfaces in my house.
You think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time.
All right, so here we are in the boys' room, and like I said, I typically don't put the laundry on the floor, but I was desperate this day and needed to do something with it, and I don't know why I didn't think to throw it in the chair, but I didn't, and I put it on the floor. And so that's where it landed. Time to fold it. I am embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to, just because I want you guys to know that this is real life over here. But I've literally been picking through this pile of clothes for like 2 days for pajamas and daily clothes for my kids. This is real life. This is what it looks like sometimes. It's not typical for my household, but let that be to you guys who are struggling and feel like you can't get it together. Just know that this is just a moment, and you will eventually one day get it together. Just ride it out now. Don't be hard on yourself. You're doing the best you can, and your kids won't remember the mess one day. All they'll remember is those memories with you, and it's more important to be present with them. Leave the mess, be present with them, because that's what they're going to remember. So I got to these clothes when I got to them, and that was just that. I left them for a few days, and it's fine. They're getting picked up now.
Ask you all my questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Now that the boys' room is all dusted and cleaned up, we are moving on to the boys' bathroom. And like I said, their bathroom was completely cleaned, but I just really needed to do the floors. And this is a boys' bathroom. I have a 15-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So, you know, there's just messes everywhere in these places. everywhere. If you have boys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, man, if you got a husband, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Boys are messy.
I'm alright, like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, no, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. Don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that your words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away. Like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
I have one more load of clothes in the dryer, and then I have my sheets in the wash. So we're gonna toss those sheets in the dryer, and we're gonna go and fold this last load of laundry that I have to fold. I am so excited and so happy to be all caught up on the laundry.
I've never really been the one who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool. The kind of guy who chill while others hurry. I didn't know that I've been the fool. I've been telling lies about something real, but I know love is based on honesty. Kept thinking how real love should feel, knowing that it's not just you, it's me. 'Cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free. I am made to be free. You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's Messy, Clean, Declutter, and Organize. This is a complete disaster cleaning because, as you can tell, my house is a real life mess. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I put out a long cleaning video every single week, and I pack it with tons of cleaning motivation, decluttering, and organizing. I'm currently doing a decluttering and organizing series on my channel because I really need to get my life and my house in order. So I figured I would stick to a series just so every video I can do a little bit of decluttering and organizing. That way it gives you motivation, and it also gets me motivated to get it done.
You're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just...
As you can tell, we are starting in the downstairs in the kitchen because my entire downstairs was a complete disaster. I really needed to get it in order and get it cleaned up. I really wanted to go through the junk cabinet and get it really organized once and for all. And for me, I like to start off with a blank slate. I know a lot of you have agreed with me on that, and I love that I'm not the only one, but I like to start with a blank slate. So in order to get that junk cabinet taken care of, we are going to first get the downstairs organized and cleaned back up.
We were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, one in building chemistry. And I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be.
I want to apologize for not having a video out last week, but I also want to thank you so much for being so understanding. You all seriously are amazing and so supportive. I was really, really sick for about a week, and I'm finally feeling myself again. It took a lot of time. Even when I started feeling better again, I had to take it easy because I was getting really tired really fast, even when I was able to go back to my normal life. But for quite a few days, I was up in bed. Thankfully, Chris had time off work, and I could not even get out of bed. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I was not able to get a video out last week because of that. And of course, my health comes first. Getting better, recovering was most important. So I had to postpone this video until this week. But I wanted to say thank you so much for being so understanding and always so supportive. Now that the dishes are finally organized and all done, we are going to get the rest of this kitchen cleaned up. I've mentioned before in previous videos how hard these grates are to clean by hand. They're just heavy, they scratch my stainless steel really easily, and I had a few of you mention trying to toss them in the dishwasher, so I'm going to be doing that this week and see how it does. I'm really excited. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but thank you so much for the tips on that.
It cost them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe.
those of you who have been waiting for my bathroom makeover, I just wanted to let you know that it is out on my other channel. I will go ahead and link it in the description box down below so you have an easy access to get over to it if that is a video that you are interested in seeing. I am obsessed with how the bathroom turned out. It looks so stinking good. Moving on to the dining room, and I was not kidding when I said my house was messy. I don't know what it is, but during the week when school's going on and everything like that, it is so easy to get behind on the housework. So easy. Things start piling up, and next thing you know, the place is trashed and really just needs an overhaul.
Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe. Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did. I'm a sucker for your love. Even though it's kind of toxic, babe, you know I feel it when we touch. That your love is from a different.
Since I had the wood spray out and I was already spraying everything down, I figured I would continue on and spray down a lot of this furniture in the living room as well.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before.
If there is anything you specifically want to see me declutter and organize or clean, let me know in the comments down below. I have a lot of spaces in my house that I need to declutter and organize, and I'm just doing them as I see them and as I think of them, or the ones that have just been at the top of my head that I've really been wanting to get done. But if there's a specific space you would love to see to get motivation from, let me know in the comments down below.
You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky.
Getting the downstairs all clean before we head upstairs for the night is always such a great feeling. I love doing an end of night refresh and really getting everything cleaned up, organized, and put back in its home. That way when we come down early in the morning, getting the kids ready for school, doing breakfast and everything, we're not trying to work around a mess.
Together it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me.
Here we are a day later, and we are going to work on getting this cabinet organized. I have had this junk cabinet since we moved to the house. I figured that this would kind of be the place where we kind of just store all odds and ends, right? So things that we use often in this area of the house, but we needed somewhere to store it, right? So this became that catch-all pile. And originally it was really well organized and really easy to get things out of here. And then as time went on, we just started shoving more and more in there, and it all became piled because, as you can tell, it's kind of just a big opening. So everything needed to be pulled out, gone through. Some things were trash now. Some things just needed to be organized better. Some things needed to go upstairs in the office and didn't really belong in here. So that was my main goal with this situation.
You're making me wholehearted. I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it. Go ahead, to let me smile for all I care. Just wanna stay close, don't say that. Ain't gonna leave ya, I don't wanna sabotage.
I ordered this organization box off of Amazon. I actually ordered a few of them for different areas that I really want to get to. But for now, we are just working on this one. And this is like a acrylic clear container. I thought it was bigger than what it actually is. Not a big deal. Ended up working out just well. And I really like how it looks. It's a little bit more expensive than I usually would typically like to spend, but honestly still wasn't bad. And I really liked that there was drawers and it's stackable, so I can always use more or use less. Either way, it serves the purpose of what I needed it to serve completely perfectly. So this is a pile of kind of schoolwork that I have collected through the last couple of years. I don't so much need this pile anymore for Grayson, which is what it was intended for originally, but now I'm starting to work with Tristan, and I really want to sit down every day with him for at least 20 to 30 minutes and really work on some schoolwork, getting his, numbers and his letters visually and all of that type of stuff. And I want to make it a priority, but I also knew I needed to get into this cabinet to get things better organized so that every day I can easily grab the things that I need to sit down and do that with him without spending a lot of time trying to gather or find the stuff. So that's where that acrylic box came in handy. If I'm being completely honest with you, doing tasks like these ones is really overwhelming for me. I get super anxious when I have a lot of stuff in front of me like this and I don't know where to begin or what to do or where to go. I have to take it little by little, but it takes me way longer to do a task like this than probably most people because I have to keep taking breaks because it does get a little overwhelming. I don't know, I have to work in little small groups, and then if I step back and take a look before I have to move on to the next group, sometimes I need to take a minute to myself, take a deep breath, and come back and regroup. So I just wanted to say, for anybody who struggles with this type of stuff, just like me, know that it will get done. Take a deep breath and just do little by little, and eventually that little by little will add up. At the end of the night, I was so happy to have this all done, but in the moment, it was pretty overwhelming.
Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know.
Now we are going to go through this pile of paperwork. Most of this paperwork is like instruction manuals or like menus for like my Food Ninja, little things like that. Some of it I could get rid of, some of it I could not, and I know that's just me. Some of it I probably definitely could get rid of, but I don't want to. So I like keeping a lot of the instruction manuals for things that I know I might need to reference back to one day, although I probably could find them online, but either way, I like to hold on to some of these things, but I still needed to go through this pile because some of this stuff is old and gone and we really don't need to hold on to anymore.
What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are.
Now it's time to really knock out this pile and get everything where it belongs, whether it's in the trash, organized again, upstairs. Before we start putting everything back into this cabinet, I really wanted to have things organized and sectioned off so that I knew exactly where to put things in the cabinet instead of finding things and be like, oh, this can go here. Oh, wait a second. This is right here. That needs to go there too. I just felt like it was easier to see everything visually in front of me so I could kind of organize it in my head first before even tossing it in the cabinet.
You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. So am I. I got an ache inside of me. It's a deep hole where I bleed. Oh, can I seal it? You're like an ocean without land. Not a single grain of sand. I'm drifting on it. So cold yet warm. When you hold me, when you're close. I know, I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter, right through the gray.
Now that we have everything in the cabinet all organized and put away, we are going to take these piles of trash and these piles of things that just need to be organized. And like I said, some of it needs to go upstairs in the office. So I'm just going to go ahead and organize all of that, pick up the mess that I made from the mess from the cabinet.
Hope it's the last thing that I need. Wanna feel something that's real. With you I get that. You're like a lighthouse in a dream. Really distant but your beam is guiding me home.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's all day clean with me. This is some speed cleaning motivation for a messy house transformation. As you can tell, my house is a complete disaster, so we are going to be doing a complete disaster clean with me. My house is completely trash because we were doing our boys' room makeover and I was really focusing on that, and so that took up a lot of our time and a lot of other places got neglected, as you can tell. So today we are working on cleaning up all these areas and really deep cleaning them as well because they needed some good scrubbing from head to toe. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I do a long cleaning video every single Sunday. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If you need tons of cleaning motivation, you will definitely get it out of these videos, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. Today we are starting off in my entryway. I had gotten a lot of packages for the makeover I was doing, so it was time to break down all of these boxes, get them organized, put them where they belonged, and get a lot of them just in the trash. Some of these boxes actually still had some things in them and I needed to set them aside. They were for the boys' room. I was just about done with their makeover, but I had a few things that I needed to add for decor items, and so some of these just needed to be set aside to go upstairs and into their room. While I was cleaning today, one of my focuses was to wipe everything down downstairs because I don't do this on a regular basis. I probably should do it more often than I do, but every now and then I try to slow down and really get those deep areas. So wiping everything down today was important to get done.
That I forget that this thing is confusing. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at, 'cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe.
Today I decided that I really wanted to work on the floors as well, so we are going to vacuum all of the rugs because I like to get the rugs vacuumed before I mop, whether that's right before or a day before, but somewhere around that time. And we are also going to work on mopping the floors because it really needed it. And I am using this Bissell vac mop. I get a lot of questions about it. It is a cordless vacuum that mops. I really love this thing. It is perfectly imperfect, I guess would be the best way to say it. It definitely has some quirks. It's not completely perfect, but it gets the job done, and it cuts down so much time because you're vacuuming and mopping at the same time. So I still think it was worth every single penny, even with its little quirks. But if you guys want me to go into more details about that, all of them are honestly just like little picking at it type thing. It's not really anything serious or anything that you can't deal with, I guess. It's kind of like first world problems type thing. But if you want me to dive deeper into them, just let me know in the comments down below.
Want you to be my vice, 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 vice.
Moving on to the living room, and the living room honestly was not that bad as far as like toys being scattered everywhere or anything like that, but I really did need to give my couch blankets a good wash. I also needed to wipe everything down, so focusing more on some deep cleaning as well as picking up.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did.
The boys had gotten a new toy, so the box was just kind of scattered all over the place, and all like the little pieces from the box really needed to be thrown away, and random stuff like clean diapers just thrown all over the place. Every now and then Tristan or Grayson will be a huge help and bring us a diaper whenever we're about to change the baby, but sometimes they bring us one too many. And I try to get all the toys out from underneath the couch pretty frequently, and the Legos always are the big blocks. They always make their way downstairs, and some balls as well, as you can see, which are going straight in the closet with the rest of them. But the blocks I try to keep upstairs, but I also don't tell Tristan not to bring them down. If he wants to play with them, that's fine, but I always try to make sure by the end of the day that I send them back upstairs. I try not to keep too many toys downstairs. What doesn't fit in that little basket doesn't stay.
Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, honestly I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bed?
Yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta...
Since we are going to go ahead and vacuum this rug as well as mop the floor, I figure we might as well give the couch a quick vacuum as well.
I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. You're on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright.
When you guys are seeing this video, we will actually be on vacation, and I have a house guest who is staying to watch Miss Lola, and I really wanted to make sure that the house was really well cleaned up and well put together for our house guests, so that, you know, anything they need is at their disposal and it's all clean and organized, and it just makes me feel good whenever somebody comes over and the house is well put together. So I really wanted to focus on doing that.
I just don't want this moment to end. I know I'm acting stupid, but being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young. Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high.
If I'm being honest with you, mopping the floors is one of my least favorite things to do. Cleaning the floors in general is just one of my least favorite things to do. So what I like to do a lot of the time is break it down room by room. That way it's not so monotony. Is that the word? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the word though, but it does get so repetitive that I think that's why I hate mopping the floors, because it's just repetitive. So I try to break it down room by room, that way it doesn't feel as repetitive. And if you have a cordless vacuum of any sort, granted this one I can usually get to last for the entire downstairs, so I don't really worry too much about that, but I do have an older Dyson that is cordless and it doesn't last usually for all the rugs and the entire downstairs. So also breaking down room by room and plugging it in between rooms will also help you save some battery life if you struggle with battery life for items like this.
I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young, just go a little crazy and lose it.
Now we are moving on to some of the messier areas in my house. This dining room was once again a complete disaster, and of course we will move on to the kitchen later, which is as well just trashed. So I really needed to get everything off the floors and get things organized. I don't know why all of these things end up all over the place. There's shoes, there's clothes, there's random toys, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know how it happens, but it does. All of the stuff is just hanging out here. So we're gonna get it all organized and put it away to where it belongs.
I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby. No one else. Yeah. Let you down.
I try to take the high chair completely apart and really deep clean it every so often and wash this cover on it. So today I felt like it was a good day, since we were already deep cleaning other areas of the house, to go ahead and throw it in the wash with some towels.
I belong to you. Take me to your soul.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama, and trying to be tough all the daytime.
Okay, y'all will have to let me know in the comments down below if you like a lot of talking and cleaning videos, or if you just like the important things said, or maybe some tips or tricks or anything like that. Maybe you like everyday talking about what's going on in our lives, but I would love to know in the comments down below if you like to just listen to music and watch some cleaning motivation. Do you like hearing us talk about whatever? I would love to hear your feedback.
You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again.
Now it's on to the messy kitchen. We had cooked pancakes and breakfast this day, so there was a lot of stuff all over the stove. And then of course we made a mess during lunchtime, and there's peanut butter, the toaster's out, Target bags, all that kind of stuff. But while I am doing this, I am also going to take this receipt from Target and I'm going to put it into my app, which is called Fetch. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. I've been doing this for a while now, and it is a great way to pay for your coffees if you're a coffee drinker like me. What they do is they give you rewards for all of your receipts, so you can go ahead and basically scan your receipt in and it will give you rewards for it. Certain items have bigger rewards, and it usually tells you that, like for instance my Huggies diapers, those get really big rewards. But it gives you rewards just for scanning your receipts, and every so often I have enough rewards and I'll get a $3 Dunkin' gift card, and I'll go ahead and get my coffee for free, essentially just for scanning my receipts. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm going to leave my referral code in the description box down below. I'll also try and leave it in the comments as well. I'll pin a comment and leave it there. I don't get any money for that or whatnot. This isn't a sponsorship. They haven't reached out to me, nothing like that. I just thoroughly enjoy using that app and wanted to share it with you. If you use my referral code, I get some points, you get some points, so it works out for both of us. So if you don't want to, that's fine too. But I just figured I would throw that out there if you didn't know about Fetch.
Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. I know we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega.
Feeling really bad, got a whole lot of problems, but they're always by you. I'm trying my best, but I don't know how to solve them. I don't know what to do. I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. 'Cause baby, right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know. Maybe it's time that I let you. Trying to move on, looking for someone, but I keep thinking about you. Yeah, yeah. You've been in my head for so long, trying to forget, but it's so hard. Yeah, it's so hard. Yeah. I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. 'Cause baby, right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. No, it's sad, but we both know. Maybe it's time that I let you. I need some time on my own to figure out what I want. 'Cause baby, right now I don't know. Feels like I'm riding solo. You got me thinking about all of the problems in us. I know it's sad, but we both know. Maybe it's time that I let you.
Now that we got everything else in the kitchen pretty well cleaned up and organized again, we are going to work on this humongous pile of dishes and once and for all get it organized and get it clean in here again. It's always so satisfying watching all of the dishes be done. This is probably one of my favorite parts with cleaning videos, is watching a pile of dishes just completely dissipate and go away and see a spotless clean kitchen again. I don't know what it is, but it's always just so satisfying to see.
About the things we said, oh yeah, and maybe we'd be better off being just friends. Oh yeah, it's getting kinda obvious what you want from me. Only calling when you feel alone. You make promises, then you let them go. So if you just wanna have my body, you better go find somebody else. Somebody else.
Since I'm going to mop the floors, I'm gonna get the dog food and dog water off of the floor so that I can mop underneath it. I actually decided recently to move the dog food and the dog water because it's right by the back door and I love this little nook for it. I feel like it's just a perfect little spot for it, but because it's right by the back door, constantly when we're opening the door to let her in and out all day, especially at night when the lights are on inside and it's dark outside, a lot of bugs come in and they typically fall in her water because they're attracted to it or whatever. And I noticed that there was more often than not bugs getting in her water, and I try and keep it pretty clean, and she's actually very picky too, so if there is a bug or a hair or anything in her water, she really won't drink it. I was having a hard time keeping it clean because with opening that door every time something would come in. So I decided to move her bowls anyways.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. Do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for sure. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together, you're afraid to hold.
Once again, with doing the boys' room, there was a lot of things that piled up in a lot of random areas, and here was one of them. So we are going to give the back hallway a quick cleanup because this space is just too small to be that cluttered.
So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are.
I once felt I'm done with the defense. Drove back and climbed over your fence. Had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders and closed off. That's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back.
Hey friends, welcome back to another Sunday cleaning motivation video. If you're new here, I'm Becca and I do a long cleaning video every Sunday, and I've been trying to squeeze in some bonus videos throughout the week as well. If you need some extreme cleaning motivation, you came to the right place. We have a lot of it here. I even included a little Halloween haul and cleaning supply haul in this because why not? As you can tell, my house is very messy, so we are going to get started in the downstairs because there's just a lot to take care of, and I really wanted to get my life back in order, get things organized again. The mess is nonstop. I can't stop the mess from happening. I'm a mom of 3. My husband works full-time. I can't stop it, even if I wanted to, and that's okay. But I do get a little overwhelmed when things are really messy and cluttered, so I do try to keep up on the mess as much as possible. Let me know in the comments if you're the same way down below. I know a lot of people struggle with that. Having clutter or messes can get overwhelming, can feel stressful, can almost give you anxiety. And I just wanted to say, for those of you who feel that way too, you are definitely not alone. Even though with kids, it's really hard to control that situation. There's really no way to control it. But you're not alone. It's been a while since I've vacuumed the couch. For some reason, this is just not a task that I enjoy doing, so I don't do it all that frequently. Thankfully, we don't eat on the couch or do anything like that, so I do sit on the couch and drink my cup of coffee. But we typically don't eat on the couch. The kids don't eat on the couch, so it doesn't get as messy as one would think, but it still gets messy because it's lived on. But I really wanted to vacuum the couch today and get it really cleaned up again. That was like one of my goals. I would love to know what your goal is today on this lovely Sunday. I know a lot of people refresh, restart, for the week on Sundays. So I would love to hear what you have going on. What will you be cleaning today? What are your goals? Or are you just relaxing, hanging out? Did you already get it all done and you're just chilling, watching this? I try not to vacuum this rug too much just because it is a wool rug, and I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to vacuum it. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't own a rug in my house that can't be vacuumed, so it's gonna have to weather it and just take it because it's gonna happen. But I like to vacuum this about once a week just because I don't really like to, mess with it too much. And the vacuum once a week usually is good enough because, like I said, we don't eat food or anything over here, so there's not like a ton of crumbs.
To have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these.
This table always collects so much junk, and everybody was sick in my house last week. I think I had mentioned that on my last video. That was like in the midst of everybody being sick. That was like right in the middle of it. You could hear it in my voice, but everybody was just getting over their cold. Tristan was the last one to really have it, and he was literally just, I mean, his nose was pouring out, poor kid. Like it just, his cough got really bad. It got a little scary there for a minute because it just got so bad, but it cleared up. He's great now. We're all really good, but here is the living room all cleaned up.
Cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why we're far away from the city.
So when we went Halloween shopping at Target, we saw the skeletons. I've been wanting to get these for the last few years. I picked up 2 of them, but I've been wanting to get them for the last few years, and I finally was like, you know what, this year I'm doing it. I buy seasonal home decor on a budget, and I try to keep it budget friendly. So last year I bought a bunch of fall home decor, and I didn't buy for any other season. The year before that, it was Christmas. This year was Halloween. So I did, some shopping for Halloween decor. And so I went ahead and got those skeletons. And Chris thought it would be really funny to put him in Tristan's high chair. So he had been sitting there for a few days.
Far away from the city lights.
Speaking of which, I'm really excited about decorating for Halloween. I wanted to have already been done decorating for Halloween. I wanted to do it like 2 weeks before October to start and just like slowly move into it. If you didn't know, I have a home decor page on Instagram called Cookie Cutter Upgrade. It's linked in the description box down below. I share a lot of like fun home decor stuff over there, DIYs, all that stuff. So if you like that type of content, be sure to go check that page out. You'll see a lot of fun reels with me decorating for Halloween next week. But I really wanted to already be done decorating, but when everybody got sick, it kind of just put everything on the back burner, got postponed, and we were just surviving. And then, we're here now. We're ready to decorate though. So I'll be doing that this week. I'm super excited.
You had me at a low.
Okay, before we move on, I figured I would share with you guys a quick little Halloween haul and some cleaning supplies. I got all this stuff at Lowe's and Target, but we'll start with the pumpkin. I got this cool looking spooky pumpkin from Lowe's, and I also got these witches brooms from Lowe's as well, and they actually have a scent to them. This actually might be Home Depot. Either way. So Farmhouse Cinnamon Brown is the scent of this one, and that one I got 2 of them. At Target, I got these big spiders. I got 2 of them, and then I also got a little smaller one, I guess. I got one of these birds because I got one of these last year, and I wanted to add another one, so there's a pair. I got these cute little mummy feet with these black plants. I got this black pumpkin. I got a white and black pumpkin as well. Then we also got this black netting stuff. I don't know what it's called. Spooky fabric is what it says. So I got this as well. And then for cleaning supplies, I got this. It's always cheaper to grab one of these. If you do the method spray, the wood spray, or the daily granite spray, buy 1 spray bottle and then just do this. It's cheaper. You get more of your money's worth out of that. And then this Clorox urine remover spray. I have been looking for this since all the craziness started in 2020. They stopped selling it for a really long time. And then I went to Target the other day and saw it on the shelf, and I was so excited because I love using this for the toilet, like cleaning around the toilet, especially if you have like boys or messy kids. This is a really great to utilize on the toilet. So let's get back to cleaning now.
I was so excited that I found those witches brooms, and all of that stuff was actually from Home Depot. I don't know if I said Lowe's. It was Target, Home Depot, and that's it. But I went to Lowe's and Home Depot, so I couldn't remember which one it was. But yeah, so those witches brooms, I was super excited about those because I didn't even know they were going to have them. It was just a lucky find. And then Chris was really excited too because they actually are scented and they smell so good. They're going to make the entryway of the house smell delicious. So, and very fall-like. I don't know what it is, but putting away the dishes is probably my least favorite chore to do. That's a lie. My least favorite chore to do is the shower and mopping. And then putting away the dishes is a close third. So I don't love doing the dishes. I don't mind actually like washing dishes or putting them in the dishwasher most of the time because I feel like it's kind of therapeutic and it's like a minute to myself, to be honest. But putting dishes away, I just hate having to do it. This is why I have a teenager and he unloads the dishwasher, not me.
I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you.
I'm curious to know who decorates for Halloween here. And have you already decorated for Halloween? I feel like you would do it if you weren't a YouTuber, right? Or an Instagrammer or whatever. I feel like you would do it, the last week of September, first week of October. I feel like if you do it too late in October, you don't really get to enjoy it the whole month, right? So let me know in the comments down below. Do you decorate for Halloween? Do you go big? If you do decorate for Halloween, do you do like spooky or is it more like fun?
I got you.
Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it too, the Halloween decor, I will show you guys. I'll kind of do like a little tour. Maybe let me know in the comments down below if you want a bonus like Halloween house tour video. If you guys are interested in that, I will for sure do something like that. I can do it as a bonus video next week or the week after, really. It's next week for me. It's the week after for you because I do content almost a week ahead. So when you see these videos, they're done well in advance. So the next video will not have Halloween stuff in it because I've already filmed that. I haven't, done the decorating yet. So the video after that will have all the Halloween stuff in it. But maybe next week what I could do is do a bonus Halloween tour video. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know. I would love to do something like that. I know it's not for everybody. I know a lot of people who come for cleaning content really don't care to see decorating and DIYs and stuff like that. That's why I kind of stopped doing it over here because people just really weren't interested in watching it. And it's a lot of work to do content like that. So it's not worth it if it's not gonna, go somewhere or be beneficial or anything. And if most of you don't have any interest in watching it, then it's, kind of being auctioned off to the wrong audience anyways. So, but if you're interested, let me know and I will work on that. You already know this bar area is the catch-all where everything goes to die, basically. But I have really been trying lately to keep up with this area because now that the boys are back in school, it gets even cluttered even quicker because we store the computers here to charge them at night. I put like the extra like school paperwork right here. So a lot of it does, it gets very messy very quickly. So I've been trying really hard lately to somewhat stay on top of it. I'm not a perfect human and I get overwhelmed, and sometimes it gets way more. As you can see here, this isn't too bad. It's definitely looked worse before, but there's a lot of, needing to go through. So we're going to get that taken care of, get this clutter cleaned up, because we both know it feels so good once it's done.
So hit me up, you know it's all I'm waiting for. Oh, would you hit me up? I've been waiting my whole life. Oh, for you to hit me up. I've never felt this way. I wanna turn back time, save me some heartbreak. Would you stay for me if I let you in? So secretly, yeah, my melody, yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me if I let you in? I just like the way you are, yeah. All the ways you blow.
So I found a bunch of receipts sitting up on the bar. So before I throw them away, I'm going to scan them into my Fetch app. I will leave my code for my Fetch app down here. You guys will love this app. If you don't already use it, all you have to do is scan your receipts and you get points. You can do gift cards. I like to do Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, so it helps pay for my coffees. But if you use my code, you will get extra points after you scan your first receipt, and I will get points too. So it's a win-win for both of us. On day 2, we're going to go ahead and mess with the laundry because if you know me by now, you know there is always a load of laundry in my dryer waiting to be folded. So I had to really get the laundry going too because it was just a mess. I've been trying to stay on top of it lately and do it whenever it needs to be done. I'm trying to come up with a better laundry routine. You'll see that in the near future. I will have a video out soon showing my new laundry routine, but I'm trying to get better at it.
So secretly, you are my melody, yeah, my melody. Would you stay with me if I let you in? I just like the way you are, yeah. All the ways you blow my mind, yeah. People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are. I just like the way you are, yeah. All the ways you blow my mind, yeah. People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah.
The boys' clothes are always the most daunting because they're little and there's so many clothes. I have been trying to do their laundry more often so it doesn't feel so overwhelming because it's not so many pieces. But like I said, I'm coming up with a better laundry routine and it seems to be working out pretty well and staying on top of it, which is the key, right? We don't want to get behind on laundry. I've thankfully always been one of those people that stays pretty well on top of laundry. It's one of those things where it's like I was telling you in the beginning of this video, the whole cluttered feeling. Laundry makes me feel that way sometimes if I get behind on it. It's one thing to have one basket a little overflowing. It's another thing to have it overflowing onto the floor. It's one thing to have, you know, a clean pile of laundry in the dryer, but everything else is clean and put away, right? Like one pile in the dryer I can do, but if it ends up being one pile in the dryer, one pile in the, you know, clean basket, one pile on the floor, one pile over here, that's where it starts getting overwhelming for me. So I typically don't let laundry get out of control. I will find the time to do it. I will handle it just because it gives me that anxious feeling if I don't, but I still get, you know, backed up on it because I'm human. So if you're struggling with laundry, trust me, you are not the only one. It's hard when you have a bigger family. There's 5 of us. We're all trying to, you know, keep our laundry clean, do our sheets, do all of it. And, you know, it's a struggle, but we're trying to stay on top of it, and you're definitely not alone.
Could have tried much harder. All we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now. Could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. And look at us now. This is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
I left this clip in here because it's real life, but I came in here once I was done to fold the laundry that was in the dryer that I switched, and I never turned the dryer on. So there's that. It wasn't actually dry. So we're going to actually start the dryer now and get those clothes dry and move downstairs to pick up this back hallway. I've really been struggling with this back hallway lately. It's just like, I cannot keep this area clean. The kids go through so many different shoes. And for the most part, like when we're not in school, the kids pick up after themselves and it stays really clean back here actually. It's being in school is what's really killing me. It's just so, it's so in and out, up and down, quick. Like there's no time to be like, all right, everybody needs to put their shoes away. Everybody needs to do this. You know, at the end of the day, of course, we can all work together and put them away. But by the end of the day, I feel like there's 100 pairs of shoes out. There's a mess everywhere. Like I'm struggling with this back hallway, but we will figure it out, or we'll just pick it up every day and just deal with it.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new.
Since I was over here cleaning up the back hallway, I figured I would quickly go ahead and clean this downstairs bathroom as well because it's been a while and it really needs a good cleaning. I noticed the other day that the shelves and everything are super duper dusty. They just looked so bad, like, you know, the swipe of a finger and your fingers covered in dust type of dusty. So I knew it was time to get in here and really clean this bathroom.
Got a restless mind, and now I won't let go. So let us be crazy before we are cold. You can take us out, your doubts won't hold us down. 'Cause we're gonna light up the sky where we go. Oh, do you wanna come along with me?
This is still one of my favorite rooms that I worked on. I say that about all my rooms, really. Let's just be honest. All of my DIYs are always fun to do, and I always enjoy how they turned out. Although this room was a work in progress, because if you've been here for a long time, you know that I did a DIY, like I did the shelves and everything in this room, and I, hung the shower curtain and did some decor and stuff. And then about a year later, I just did not love it. So then I kind of switched things up, and I felt like at that time I knew my decor style much better too. And that happens over time. You evolve. Sometimes you think you'll like something, and then you sit with it for a while, and it's not really what you were enjoying or what you were really thinking. So, but ever since I redid this bathroom and like redid the decor and everything, I just love it. I still love how it turned out.
Head down, I'm gonna take control. We're gonna make a big sound. We're gonna break them mold, them mold. Baby, ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it life. And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it life. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us know tonight. I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night, I feel I'm stuck in reverse somehow. But it ain't no one's fault that I am stuck here. No one to blame this on, feeling so hopeless. I keep on pouring salt on my wounds when
Hey everyone, welcome to today's 2-day clean and organize. As always, I'm sharing some real life cleaning with some speed cleaning motivation. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys, a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. If you like extreme cleaning motivation and decluttering and organizing, you will absolutely love my channel. Today we are starting off in my 2 younger boys' bedroom, and I keep all of my older younger child. I keep all of his stuff in these containers in their closet because eventually my youngest one will grow into them. So I save all of his stuff for my youngest, and it's about that time to go through it and pick through and grab the things that he will now fit into. I have been needing to do this for so long, and I've just been putting it off, and I'm to the point now where almost nothing fits my youngest in his drawers, so it's got to be done. So we are taking care of that now.
I cannot stay. I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now. I feel the pressure. Ooh, when did I get so blind? I didn't see this coming. Ooh, I should have heard faith calling, trying to pull me out. But how do I get out? Yeah, how do I get out? I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe.
This is the pile of stuff that was in those drawers that will now fit Tristan. I need to wash it all just because it's been sitting in these cubbies for a very long time, and let me know if I'm the only one or if you understand where I'm coming from. But I feel like, what if there's like a spider that crawled in there or something like that? I mean, we get our house sprayed annually, but still I like, dust and spiders, and I know it's closed in, but it's not completely closed in. So I like to wash all of that stuff first before I go ahead and switch it into the drawers.
don't get anything done, you're stuck on my mind. I keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling I go when I sit what we had.
This is all stuff that will no longer fit my youngest because I waited too long to go through these chores. Or also it's stuff like he doesn't like the fuzzy like one-piece pajamas. He runs very hot. He doesn't even like to sleep with a blanket, and he literally would sleep naked every night if I let him. But he doesn't like those pajamas because he always runs so warm anyways. So those I just have been going through and just passing along. I have a cousin who has a 1-year-old son, so typically whatever doesn't fit Tristan anymore, I go ahead and give to her. But we are just going to go through the drawers now and get everything out of the dryer because there's always a load in the dryer. Y'all know me, there's always a load in the dryer. But we are going to switch these clothes and then work on getting everything in the actual dresser organized and everything that doesn't need to be in there anymore, because both boys had clothes in there that they had outgrown or like they were on the cusp of outgrowing that just needed to go. So it was time to go through all that stuff before trying to fit all of these clothes, because if you didn't notice, that was an insane amount of clothes.
Keep on missing your touch, missing your vibe. This feeling I go when I sit what we had. Won't you come on over? Don't you miss me too? Give it all you got, babe. Give it all you got, baby. I'd rather try than lose you. Give it all you got, baby. Give me all you got.
These are the drawer dividers that I will be using today. I picked these up off of Amazon and I will have them linked down below. I really like them. They are super simple to use, very easy and efficient. I really wanted to find drawer dividers that went from side to side, but unfortunately I could not find any anywhere that were long enough for that, because I really just wanted to divide the drawer in half, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything that long. So I decided to just go with these ones, which I'm happy I did because they worked out great, and I'm very happy with how everything turned out.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't.
I wanted to check in and see how you are doing. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you have going on, anything fun, exciting, or anything you want to chat about. I just like to take a minute and just check in and see how everybody is doing. We unfortunately over here have been sick lately. We're not exactly sure what's going on. Grayson, Colby got sick, my oldest got sick earlier in the week, and it was just kind of a sore throat and a fever, and then he stayed home for a few days, and then a couple days after that I got a phone call from the school because Grayson was running a fever and saying his throat hurt. Unfortunately, strep is going around right now. Chris is now sick. I have been sick, but not as sick as the boys. Chris is pretty sick. I've never had strep in my entire life, and I've heard that if you've never had it that you probably just aren't really susceptible to it. So I don't know. I guess we will see.
Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche.
I'm going to be using these clear containers for the underwear and like sock drawer. I really wanted something to kind of divide them so they weren't kind of just floating around everywhere. They seem to always get like lost, and you know, things get lost and stuck underneath things and whatnot. So I really wanted to kind of just divide them up into two containers. These containers ended up being a little bit smaller than I preferred, so I probably will switch them out for bigger ones when I find them. I'll probably look at like Dollar Tree, but I will use these again in like my makeup tour or something. I really like the acrylic like clear containers like this, so I will for sure find a use for them either way, but for now they'll stay here till I find ones to go in here to fit better. I can't quite fit all of the boys' clothes in that one dresser, so I hang all of Tristan's shirts in the closet, and that just works out really well for us. And I needed to quickly go through and just take out whatever shirts in here do not fit him anymore.
I said the last drink was the last drink. You make it hard to leave. We're telling secrets in the dark while drinking whiskey neat. I would fall in a second if you let me, 'cause you're all that I want. Could you let me in? The last drink was the last drink, but I don't want to leave.
We're gonna take a break from the boys' room and get the kitchen all cleaned up before bed. I had needed some more bowls. All of our bowls, we only had a few bowls left because they kept breaking, or the kids break them by accident. And we had only had a few bowls left, and I'm not ready to buy nice like plateware right now, just because my kids break stuff so easily that I'd rather just do plastic for now in this season of life. And Target has those plastic bowls, and we have all of their plastic plates and cups, so we just went ahead and picked up some more of those. They're super affordable and durable. I love them. Chris also saw this while he was out at TJ Maxx. It's a Ray Dunn coffee like Yeti type thing, and of course he knows I love Ray Dunn and he knows I love my coffee, so he was an awesome husband and picked that up for me.
'Cause you're all that I want. Could you let me in? The last drink was the last drink, but I don't want to leave. I want to get closer. Don't want this night to be over. I want to get closer. It's not over. Yeah, we could go back to my place, 'cause I don't want to waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love it, how you look at me in my place. No, I don't want to waste no precious time.
Getting all the dishes done is super important to me before bed. I try to do this every single night. It doesn't always happen, but I do, especially if the sink is pretty full. If there's only a few dishes in the sink, I might quickly just wipe down the kitchen and head upstairs and deal with it in the morning. But if the sink is full like this, I try to make sure to get it done at night just to get it out of the way. And thankfully this night Chris was home, so he was getting the kids ready for bed so that I was able to knock this out really quick while he does that and meet him back upstairs to do the bedtime routine.
We could go back to my place, 'cause I don't want to waste no precious time. So let's go back to my place. If it's only for tonight, let's make it count. I love it, how your touch feels. I love it, how you look at me in my place. No, I don't want to waste no precious time. I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living coming quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love.
I always feel like it's a race against time because I set up my robot vacuum to run at night, right while, like, during the time we would typically be going upstairs, but it's like so close to the time we would be going upstairs that some nights we're a little behind schedule. And I try to get everything wiped off before it starts running, like, you know, push all the crumbs from the countertop on the floor and wipe off the dining room table and everything so that all those crumbs get picked up by the vacuum. But I'm always rushing around to try to get that done before the vacuum goes off. I can't believe it is already May and summer is quickly approaching for us. Our kids are out of school at the end of May. Let me know in the comments down below, when are your children out of school? I know when I grew up in Connecticut, we got out in like mid-June. It's much later than here, especially if we had a lot of snow days. Then obviously we would have more school days at the end of the year as well. And here, obviously, we don't get snow days in South Carolina. It does not snow here like ever, so we don't really have a whole lot of days that we miss. Every now and then we'll miss some for weather, for like hurricane season and stuff, but it's not that often. But yeah, so our kids are out at the end of May. I'm really excited to be able to do some fun things over the summer. I have a few trips planned and I'm so excited. It's going to be a blast. We're really trying to put our best foot forward to really focus on family and focus on taking time as a family and not just like running through the motions, and not like, it's so easy to get caught up on just like taking it day by day and not planning to like do the extra things. I have a really bad habit of doing that. I'm just waking up and taking the day where the day takes me instead of really planning to do, you know, fun things and vacations and stuff like that. And we're in a season in our life right now where our kids are a little bit older, so we can do stuff like that. We are financially stable, so we can do stuff like that. So I really want to start focusing on putting the effort towards doing more to make memories like that. I want my kids to grow up and, you know, one day be like, oh, I remember when we went and did this and when we went and did this. Like, I want to build those memories with them. So we're going to try and pack the summer with a lot of family fun and even some like adult fun. I'm probably going to get out for a little bit by myself, which will be really nice too. But let me know in the comments down below what you have going on, or if you have anything planned this summer. Moving on to the next day, and this is the insane amount of clothes that we were working on. This was also dirty clothes as well as the clothes that were in that clear container. So it was just a lot. Typically, I do not let their laundry get this bad. I barely ever even let their laundry get full, to be honest. I try to wash their laundry like every 5 days because they're little clothes. Let me tell you, if you wait until it's full, that's a lot of clothes. This was a overflowing basket. This was more than a full basket, but I try not even to wait till the basket is completely full because there's just so many little pieces of clothing and it takes forever to fold. It is my least favorite load of laundry to fold, so I typically try to clean it before it becomes this daunting, but obviously this was a completely different situation. So we are going to spend the rest of the day sitting here and folding this laundry. Just kidding. It doesn't really take me all day, but I'm over exaggerating.
I don't usually fall for someone. I don't even care who I run from. You're on my mind, and you know I'm broken, but you're not the kind, on my mind, so listen. I'm on the run, afraid of heights, and too much for sound, but oh, you make me numb, like no one else. You're too much to calm me down. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, yeah, another kind. Another kind. I don't usually like people, no. I just think they got too much to say. You're on my mind, and you know I'm broken, but you're not the kind, on my mind, so listen. I'm on the run, afraid of heights, and too much for sound, but oh, you make me numb, like no one else. You're too much to calm me down. Oh, you're another kind. Oh, you're another kind.
I was really excited to get these clothes in the drawer and get them all organized and see how well functioning these drawer dividers are. I felt like whenever there wasn't any drawer dividers in here, everything was kind of just like falling all over the place, and the kids would come in and quickly mess it up real fast. I was trying to like keep it organized without it like falling over, without anything holding it up. So I was really excited to get all of this organized and get everything in the drawers and see how well it functioned.
I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into a motion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You have unchained me. You have
So I ended up not having enough room in the pajama drawer for all of Tristan's pajamas because he inherits all of Grayson's old pajamas. And there was just a lot between the few things we have bought him and then the few things, or the ton of things that we already had. Because once again, I didn't go through the drawers. I really should have gone through these drawers. But I went ahead and decided that I would put all of the like winter style long sleeve pajamas, I would put them all in that clear container until it got cold out, because obviously we're hitting summer. It's South Carolina. It's already in the 80s here. He does not need to be wearing long sleeves. That's for like dead of winter when it's really cold. By really cold, I mean not really cold because it's South Carolina, but it's cold, you know, when it is cold and we have the heat on and everything like that, it does get chillier in the house. So I will wait for that time of year to put those back out since they don't fit and we don't really need them at the moment.
I don't spend time thinking about what could go wrong. I deal with them one at a time. I'm holding my head up. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. 'Cause you have unchained me.
While I'm in here doing all of this in their room, I figured I would give everything a quick wipe down as well and just get everything dusted off. I feel like everything could always use a really quick wipe down and dusting, so we're just going to do that real quick.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to hop right into today's video because as you can tell, it's a long one. We are doing a massive clean with me. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I do two cleaning videos every week. I keep them pretty long too as well, and I put out one short every week just to give you a little boost of, you know, motivation midweek. Today we are starting off my bedroom because I wanted to get the sheets in the wash and I wanted to get the room all cleaned up. So we're gonna go ahead and get this room dusted, cleaned, fresh start, however you want to say it. We're gonna get it all clean though. Before we get too far into today's video, I wanted to give a massive thank you to all of you who have left a comment on my last video. I can't even express into words how much your support, your love, your comments about your experiences, like how much it means to me, and how uplifting, encouraging, supportive. I could never put into words how much those meant to me. And I am slowly but surely trying to get back to all of them. It is a lot of comments, and so it's gonna take me a little while to get back to them, but I will get back to every single one of them because it just means that much to me. And the fact that a lot of you shared your stories in there, I just want to be able to respond, to all of them. And, I just can't express how much. I mean, a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie to you, made me emotional, and I cried while I read a lot of them, especially those of you who are going through the same situation, have been through the same situation, or those of you who have lost your significant other. I mean, it was very emotional, and I just appreciate you so much, and I want you to know that. The support is just, it's so overwhelming and moving. I don't have a lot of family. I also don't have a lot of friends because we're a military family. We move around a lot. So I don't have a big source of community and supportiveness. So the fact that you all left those comments and made me feel a little less alone in this whole process, I could never thank you enough for.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be.
Moving on to my bathroom, we're gonna go ahead and get this place all cleaned up as well. And I think I'm gonna take a little break from talking since I feel like I've chatted your ear off through the first few minutes of this video.
Tell me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime.
Before we move on and get the floors all cleaned in the bathroom, I'm gonna go ahead and start a load from the bathrooms.
I've mentioned this before in other videos, but if you're new here, I typically try to minimize my laundry by doing things together. So I will go ahead and clean all of the bathrooms, towels, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I take all the towels from all of the bathrooms and do it all in one load. That way I'm not, doing it as I'm cleaning each bathroom and making, we have 3 bathrooms in this house. I'm not trying to do 3 separate loads of towels. That just makes, so much more work for myself. And thankfully I have a big enough washing machine. I can fit it all in there. So I just go ahead and grab it all from each of the bathrooms and do it in one load. Anytime you can minimize your loads of laundry, go ahead and minimize them just to make it easier on yourself. Don't make it harder on yourself.
Shooting me with words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm alright. Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing.
As always, there is a load in the dryer because I always leave the last load of laundry for the day that I'm doing in the dryer. So this was the last load the other day, and it was actually my miscellaneous laundry basket on top of the washer that I did. So it's a lot of like towels and blankets and hand towels and just random stuff that I collect throughout, a week or so. But we're gonna go ahead and fold those up before we get going on some more laundry.
Like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Moving on to my 2 younger boys' room, I was planning on doing all of the bed sheets on this day. I don't love doing the bedding. It's one of my least favorite loads of laundry to do, not because of doing the laundry itself, but just because of putting the beds back together. So I usually try to get it done in one day just so that, once again, minimizing it, because then if I don't do it in one day, that means, I'm gonna have to spend at least 2 to 3 days a week washing sheets and making beds, and I rather just get it done in one day so the rest of the week I don't have to worry about doing it.
Open, your words will keep bouncing away. And even if you try.
It's been a while since I've dusted anything in this room, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do it today. Since we are in here and doing this, I might as well go ahead and just get everything cleaned off. I also kind of wanted to reorganize the stuff that was on the shelf too. I just wasn't loving how the decor was organized on it, so I figured get it all down, get it all dusted off, and then go ahead and reorganize it.
Like a ricochet.
I have another channel where I share vlogs and makeovers and motherhood and lifestyle content. I will have that link down below. If you're interested, you can go over there and subscribe on it. I shared a room makeover for this room on that channel. when I did this room a year or so ago. It was one of the most popular videos on that channel, but I love how this room turned out. It will always be one of my favorite room makeovers. There isn't a thing I would change about it. I still absolutely love how it turned out, but I did want to let you know because I get a lot of compliments on this room and how it looks and, you know, the bedding and everything. And that video is always a go-to. It's got everything linked in that video and shows you how I did everything and all of that stuff. So if you're curious, go ahead over there and check it out. I will, if I remember, I will link that video down below as well to make it a little bit easier if you do want to watch it. But if you like that type of content too, be sure to subscribe to that channel. I will be doing a room makeover in my bedroom very soon. I am just kind of gathering pieces. When my husband moved out, he took the TV stand in our bedroom. I never really loved it, so I, you know, kind of offered it up like, hey, why don't you take this? You liked it, and you know, I wanted to do something a little bit funner. So I've been looking for a piece to go there. And once I find that, I am going to do a room makeover in there, and I'm really excited because it's going to be a little different than what you're used to seeing from me, because I've always taken, obviously, him into consideration, and he likes more masculine and, you know, modern. So it's going to be fun to 100% do it how I want to do it.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight? It's no secret, all my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back, I let it show. All my feelings, are you thinking about me tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight.
Before we move on to the next room, of course, we're gonna go ahead and switch some laundry. This is another way I try to keep the laundry like moving, flowing, going, and not getting overwhelmed with it, is to do loads of laundry in between cleaning other areas just to stay on top of it. You're already cleaning and moving anyways, might as well be doing laundry too. And another rule of thumb I have is as soon as it leaves the dryer, it gets folded, or like the bed gets made, or whatever have you. As soon as it leaves the dryer, it gets put away, it gets folded, it gets, you know, done with. It never goes into a basket and stays in a basket. I mean, not never. Sometimes life gets crazy and that happens, but for the most part, I try to get it done as soon as it leaves the dryer, like force myself into that habit so that things aren't getting wrinkly and so that things aren't piling up, because if you just like allow yourself to do that, it's gonna pile up. Over time, it's gonna pile up, it's gonna get overwhelming, and so I try to avoid getting to that point. So once it comes out of the dryer, that's it. It gets folded, it gets put away, and we're done with it. That's another reason why I also leave things sitting in the dryer for, you know, until I need the dryer again, because like I said, once it comes out of the dryer, it gets folded and put away. So if I'm not in the mood that night to do it, and that's my last load of laundry, well then it stays in the dryer until I need the dryer again. That's okay, but it can go on de-wrinkle and, you know, be fluffed up or whatever and then put away. But we're moving on to the boys' bathroom now. Gonna go ahead and get this area all cleaned up now. And this, is one of the most satisfying feelings, because once I'm done cleaning the boys' bathroom and I've finished cleaning my bathroom, all the bathrooms upstairs are clean, and it's just so satisfying when you get the whole floor cleaned, you know what I mean? Like one whole, like your whole downstairs or your whole upstairs, like it's spotless. It's super satisfying to me. You'll have to let me know if you're the same way.
Loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. Yeah, loving me was all you tried when you were around. I've been told too many times now. But somewhere go and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere go and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new, looking for a new. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start. I have told you many times now. Yeah, can't you see that I just need to be by myself? I have told you many times now. But somewhere go and hide, looking for a new start. Yeah, somewhere go and hide, looking for a new start, for a new start. Trapped, don't wanna be down, don't wanna be stuck in this town. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start. Looking for a new start. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start.
It's been a while since I've dusted off these shelves as well, so we're gonna go ahead and dust them off. Since we're dusting other things today, might as well get it all done, right? I love these shelves. This was my first time doing like a light tone stain and like a light wood, and I love it. I love it. So I think I'm gonna do the same like color tone for the shelves in my bathroom when I do the shelves in my bathroom, but I just love how it turned out.
Looking for a new start. Don't wanna be trapped, don't wanna be down, looking for a new start. Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came here way too strong, cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste. It's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you.
And of course, we are going to finish up the bathroom with a really good steam clean. There really is no better sanitation than using the steam mop in the bathroom, especially if you have boys. We got 3 boys that use this bathroom. It gets dirty and disgusting really fast. I know it's all kids in general, but you know, boys, they splash pee everywhere, I swear. So we're gonna go ahead and get this area all cleaned up and sanitized.
Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you.
It really is a catch-22 when it comes to bedding and everything, because I love a made bed. I love it. I make my beds. I make our beds almost every day just because I love the aesthetic of it. It makes me feel like my day's more put together. It makes me feel more ready for my day. I love it. But I hate actually having to make the beds, like after washing the sheets and everything. It's my least favorite thing to do, but it is so satisfying when it's done. So it's always worth it just to get it done, but at the same time, it sucks doing it.
But I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, yeah, I lost you. Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you, I've lost you. I keep on looking for you.
For those who are new, who may not know, I use pool noodles for the edges of the bed for my 4-year-old so he doesn't fall off the bed. I came across this on Pinterest one day and I just thought it was a brilliant idea, because then you don't have like the bulky ones. They're still kind of hidden. Of course, obviously they make it look a little funny, but they're not like in your face, like killing the aesthetic. You know what I mean? So, and he's never fallen out of the bed with those in there. So they work just as good, because dude will fall out of the bed without them in there. I actually tried that one night because I was like, you know, maybe they don't do as much as I thought, or maybe he's ready to not have anything. No. He fell out of the bed.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay.
I actually took down the boys' shower curtain, fabric shower curtain liner. That's what it's called. I took down their liner and washed it today as well. I try to stay on top of washing those because they will get nasty really fast if I don't. So I went ahead and threw that in the wash today too.
Listen to the midnight radio.
Now I'm going to reorganize this room a little bit. I used to have my desk in this room as well. It was a very congested room. I had my desk in here. So we moved the desk downstairs into the guest room, which is no longer the guest room. And I had to pull everything out of that closet because Chris had taken the kids' toddlers' beds with him to his new place. So I had to take everything out so that he could get to them. And I just hadn't put everything back. I hadn't reorganized this room since I took the desk downstairs. So we're gonna work on that, get this room organized again. I also want to make some more space to start working out in here again. I can't really work out too much because I have a head issue. I did a whole video on my vlogging channel about it if you're curious, but I can't like basically have like my, you know, like heart rate go too much, otherwise it really hurts my head. So, but I want to start doing some more like maybe like yoga, Pilates type of like relaxing workouts, if that makes sense.
I got so much to say, never thought it would end this way. I've had so many.
Moving on to the playroom, we're gonna go ahead and get this room all organized. As you can tell, my oldest is playing video games. I was actually cleaning on a Friday night. I only let my kids play video games on the weekends. We try to keep it to a minimum. On the weeks, they don't get to play at all because I find that when my kids are allowed to play video games during the week, for one, I think it's just overload. It's too much. And for two, it kind of consumes their thoughts. Like everything they do, they get off school, it's the first thing they ask for. They, you know, do something, you know, get their homework done or do something like, which is deemed as rewardable, you know, it's the first thing they ask for. Whereas if there's no video games during the week, then they don't even, like it's out of sight, out of mind type of thing. Of course, my oldest understands this concept fully, although he was younger when I started making this rule. And for those who might think that, you know, oh, your younger kids are too young to play video games, we keep it to a minimum and we do age appropriate video games. But when you have a teenager who plays video games and they look up to their older brother, it's very hard to keep them from, you know, wanting to do the things that their older brother does. And of course, they play different styles of games, or sometimes they'll play together and play like Mario. But my younger kids do play only on the weekends, only a small amount of time, and it's all age appropriate stuff. It's a good reward system for them, I guess. But you'll see my oldest kind of pop in and out in this video.
Leave us for the best, or you would break. That is why you left without a text. I miss you, babe. Forgiving everything that we said when we were drunk. It doesn't matter 'cause it all came Can't be too late. Been missing everything that we had. I miss you, babe. I miss you, babe. Been missing everything that we had. Been missing everything that I miss you, babe. Can't be too late. I miss you, babe. I miss you, babe. City lights are making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side.
I've really been wanting to come up with a method to get a lot of these toys like off the floor and like out of a visual space, you know, kind of like hidden. So I have some ideas up my sleeve. As you saw, there were some cabinets in the gym room, and I have some ideas. So that will be in the near future. I'm really excited about bringing some things to life that I've been thinking about for so long, and just getting all of this stuff like off the floor and out of eyesight. And I think it'll be a lot easier to keep clean too, to give the kids a spot to kind of like toss their stuff in.
Gonna get this stand all dusted off before we go ahead and finish up with vacuuming this room.
Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Oh, trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night.
All right, friends, here are some after shots. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a bunch of cleaning motivation from this. If you could please give this video a thumbs up, that really helps my channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the motivational cleaning content I put out, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.
Used to spending time reminiscing of what it used to be.